Hello, everybody. This message is to the people of Iran. I was amazed to see all the messages to Iran in my feed, and it was very heartwarming. And also, excuse my Farsi. I don't know if it's that good anymore. It's been a long time since I spoke it. But to the Iranian people, Salam Chaturi. I hope that means hello. How are you? I want to tell you what I think is going on here in the United States in regard to your country, your beloved Iran or Persia. I hope you choose to call it Persia once this is all over and you have your beautiful country back. Over the years, I've had a lot of friends, a lot of Iranian expatriate friends, and I can think of no more beautiful people inside and out than my Persian friends. So when I see what's going on, my heart is broken for you. And when I see indecisiveness with my country, my heart breaks even further. So, but let me try and explain what I think might be going on. If the mullahs were working on nuclear weapons, they most assuredly had a chemical and biological weapon program too. The manufacture of one step below an atomic bomb is a dirty bomb or a radioactive weapon. I think they have the ability to have manufactured one of those. It's possible. But I'm almost certain that they possess chemical and biological weapons. They would have had to. Since chemical and biological weapons were used on them by Saddam Hussein, I don't think the mullahs would not pursue their own research. And also, the rumors of Saddam transferring his chemical and biological weapons stockpiles to Iran, along with part of his Air Force, before the second Gulf War or Operation Iraqi Freedom occurred, would tend to lead credence to the Iranians having weapons of mass destruction that are non-nuclear. So what I think has happened, if you look at the Russian oil tanker we seized after it made a stop in Iran, made a stop in Venezuela, it was escorted by a submarine and a destroyer. The Russians don't escort oil tankers with naval vessels. So my hunch is there was something on that ship, and we now know what that was, and it wasn't good. A similar thing happened in Cuba with a Russian IL-76 making a stop there when the Cuban regime looked like it was going to fall. The Russians don't want to be isolated. They don't want to lose the mullahs. They don't want to lose the communist government, socialist government in Cuba. Those are two very important allies to them. The inroads they had made into South America and Central America with Nicaragua and Daniel Ortega and his group. They don't want to see this dismantled. And so what I think is the Russians have helped the mullahs, and that could be with lending them something very nasty. We don't know exactly what it is, but something has caused President Trump to take a step back. We have quite a few naval resources positioned in the area that can strike tonight, hopefully, to help you. But the more time that elapses that we don't, the more I worry that you're going to have to do this on your own. It's my prayer that we do act, and we do act quickly, because I think that I look back at the history of Iran under the mullahs in the United States, and Saudi Arabia once had evidence that the Iranian Republican Guard Corps, or IRGC, was behind the bombing at the Khobar barracks in Saudi Arabia and offered to give that proof to the United States, but didn't really give everything they had, because the U.S. wouldn't assure them that that they would punish Iran. Then so the Saudis thought, well, what if we could give them this intelligence? All that's going to happen is we're going to be in Iran's crosshairs, which the Saudis don't want to be. They're trying to walk a tightrope. There's no love between the two governments, but the Saudis sure don't want IRGC to increase its activities in Saudi Arabia. So they're hesitant now. The Omanis are hesitant now. Everybody's hesitant now because President Trump is hesitating now. And the only thing I can think of that would cause him to hesitate is that we have intelligence that the mullahs are willing to take that extra step and cause mass casualties somehow in order to keep us at bay, in order to keep power. Now, that doesn't mean that their regime is impervious or that it can stand forever. The Soviet Union fell, and it had the most nuclear missiles in the world at that time, but the government still fell because it was just unable to stand anymore. And the people wanted to be free. Its economy was broken. The same thing's going on with your country. All I can say is you have a tremendous amount of support here. I'm disappointed in President Trump's indecisiveness now. I think the help is on its way thing will hang around his shoulders like the read my lips, no new taxes thing did. And it's going to really hurt the Republican Party if he doesn't help actively, militarily, the Iranian Revolution. Now, I'm going to qualify that by saying I'm definitely a Donald Trump supporter. I care about him deeply. I love to see him succeed, but I don't agree with him on what's going on right now. We should have struck the mullahs when they were at their weakest, and we could have done that right away. We don't need to position a fleet outside of Tehran. So please know that the American people support you, that we love you, that we're cheering for you, and that we hope our president does the right thing. God bless you in Persia. God be with you.